the FBI or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Big tobacco invented billboards.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and trading cards, baseball cards.
I didn't.
Because
why?
Because that's how cigarettes became such a powerhouse, economic powerhouse. Well, baseball, they put baseball cards in the packs of cigarettes, so like little kids would just
buy the cigarettes for the cards, but then they had
to get all the baseball cards.
I did not know that part of history. Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling.
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Almost Spicy podcast. Today we are joined by Hard R, aka Jake, aka what else are you also known as?
I'm also known as Jacob. I'm also known as Peaches.
You are also known as Peaches, yeah.
I'm also known as Fuck That Guy. Can I swear?
You can. Yeah. Well, it is pretty soon in the broadcast. We'll bleep that one.
Okay.
And maybe hold off for like 5 minutes, and then we'll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the YouTube thing. Can you bring it up a little closer?
Yeah.
Dude, how are you doing, man?
How my levels?
Thanks for coming out, man.
Yo, thanks for having me, man. I'm so blessed and grateful to be here.
Dude, hell yeah.
With all of you and our live studio audience of candles.
Yeah. Everybody at home watching.
Cue the laugh track. Cue the laugh track.
Yeah. There we go. Dude, so to introduce you to our audience, who are you? I will give a small, what I know about you.
Word.
Is that you are a musician, producer, artist, rapper, lyricist.
Yeah.
Performer.
These are all words that could be used to describe me.
This is all accurate so far.
Yeah.
Anarchist.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into the anarchy aspect. What else? What have you been up to?
Man, I really just like be in my house.
Yeah.
I don't really like ever since the pandemic happened for real. I just be chilling so hard.
Right on.
I've only played like 4 shows since then.
Yeah. Which is a lot. I feel like.
Really?
I honestly,
It's been a few years,
yeah.
you know?
Pandemic, yeah, 3 years.
It's been a few years though. Like
It's been 3 years, right?
Yeah, it's been 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
This is yours, by the way,
Bro.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close to the Mac. I had a Mac go out some champagne. You already
That's tragic,
this?
bro.
You already fucking with this?
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay.
You whipped that shit around.
You're right, man. Yeah, dude. I have some pre-recorded questions.
Well, I was gonna actually say.
Holy shit.
Dude, it's because you didn't tighten this all the way. Anyways, all right. So you didn't actually answer the question. You didn't. You just said a bunch of stuff, but you didn't answer. Who are you?
Who am I? All right.
So let's start off. Well, let's start off.
It's a loaded question.
What? It is a loaded question.
A lot of things.
What is your name?
Well, I'm Jacob.
Yeah, we okay. So your name is Jacob.
I'll call you that.
What's your artist name?
Hard R is the stage name that I've used since I was about 13. Everyone forgets the underscore, but there's an underscore between hard and
there is an
R.
underscore?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't come up on the tube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we literally like searched it up before just to like.
No, yeah,
it'll just get like the material.
Controversial response.
Yeah, for
Otherwise,
sure. Well, and so let's dive into that a little bit. So why'd you pick that name?
Honestly, man, I was trolling. And that's like the worst. But I was trolling. I was like 13 years old. And I was mouthing off. I shouldn't have been. You know, I'm just talking.
For sure.
Just saying a bunch of stuff. You know how it is when you're 13.
Yeah.
I'm there with my brother, sister. He's not actually my brother, but with my guy Moose, my guy Isaiah's sister, Shava, and she goes, "Hey, don't say that with the hard R." And I'm like, "But that's my rap name." And we're like we were at a rap show in the moment. So it was like, but that's my rap name. And I'm like, obviously, like, I'm not out here saying that no more because it feels wrong and weird every time.
For sure.
But yeah, that's the origin story of that.
Yeah, because I feel like, especially like in today's environment, like people see that name and they're just like what? Like,
man, some people really fuck with it. I've never gotten a bad response.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Either it's no response at all, or it's like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah, because like, I didn't know that you were saying the word, which like, obviously you're a kid, but like, what's left now of it to me has always been like pretty provocative, pretty edgy, which kind of fits like what you're, what you kind of represent.
Yeah.
Because, and it's like, I don't know, maybe kind of bringing awareness or whatever, but it's like to stand out in the game, like. you kind of have to have something like, dare I say, iconic,
dude.
And I'm not saying it's a
Yeah.
good thing. I'm saying that it's just like loud as fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man,
That's dope though. That no negative feedback really, like in general.
no, I really haven't gotten any, but I do. I mean, I also have, because I am like a very fair-skinned person, you know, like, and especially since I like cut my dreads, especially since I cut my dreads, like a lot. I feel like a lot of like I got checked for saying the N-word for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like
after you cut them.
Yeah, this was recent. This was like in the last year.
Shit.
You know, this was recent. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like it was dark out, and the only light it was. Did you ever go to the Profile Event Center?
Yeah.
You know they just tore that place down?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if they tore it down yet, but like they, cause I had a homie who had a studio in there. They like sold the space.
Yeah, a lot of people
kicked
had
everyone
studios
out.
over
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
But
that's gnarly. Cause it was nice.
No,
I
it
thought
was a real nice place.
Yeah,
I recorded a big chunk of Hater there with Evan Slack. Yeah.
Yeah, which and shout out Slack and Hater.
Best guitarist ever.
Yeah. That's the name of his last. Was that your last record?
Yeah, that was my first. Well, not my first one. That was the last one. Yeah.
The latest record was that 2021.
Not the latest one. Actually, I'm lying. I'm holding
you meant
my
Maker,
latest.
right?
Yeah, my latest record was Babyface Monster
Oh,
with Maker.
what? Okay, with Maker. Okay, yeah.
It's the five music videos I put out.
5
on my
videos.
YouTube, yep.
Holy shit! So everybody can go check all 5 of those after this. Are they all black and white? Or have only
they are
all black and white.
They're all black and white. They were all shot on the same day, so I'm wearing the same clothes. It's not because I'm a bum. I am, but it's not because I'm dirty.
But that's
because
like
I shot them all at once.
That's nice though. Like we talk a lot of because we talk to a lot of artists, especially from the scene, and that's like decent strategy because like you're balancing your work life. But then, like, you're like, okay, I'm going to dedicate a whole day and I'm going to do 5 videos. And I think it's important, and I always preach about every song deserves a video.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Really, like, people aren't doing
real.
the whole, like, album thing. Like, you hear about singles all the time, like, oversaturating. Like, I don't know, man. As far as, so you wouldn't change your name? You wouldn't change Hard R?
I've thought about it.
Right.
You know, I've really wanted to before.
Really?
Yeah, but I've never thought of anything as good either.
Right. No, that's the thing though. You like me too. Like with mine, because mine's in Spanish, and it's like it's hard for people. But it's like if you can't think of anything better, like
Yeah, that's like
yeah.
And that's lame. That's the lamest. Because it's hard for people. That's the lamest reason.
Yeah, no, and there's some hard
people
ones.
don't
Yeah.
get it. Nah.
And his is
We're in
DJ.
America, bro. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, literally. My guy Ben, his name is DJ Back on My Bullshit.
Yo, that's kind of fire.
Isn't that nice?
I mess with that. Yeah, I mess with that.
Yeah, like literally, it was funny because I came up with it like I think just before the pandemic, I want to say, and I just randomly it was just like DJ Back. I was like I kind of want to like DJ and do some shit, and just kind of give like my like music that I made at the time like a place.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like all over the place, and I was just like, it was like, that's literally what I titled like my subgenre was like bullshit core, like bullshit wave. I think actually, it was bullshit. It was bullshit wave, and I was like DJ Back in my bullshit. Yeah,
that's hard though. I mess with that. I'm trying to, man. I gotta hear some of that for real.
Dude. It
sounds fire.
It's some wild shit. Like I have one sample from that Vine like. You dropped my croissant, or you know.
Croissant?
Yeah, no, not that one. It's like, stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
I don't think I know that one. That sounds.
You were like one of the first guys on Vine.
Yeah, it was.
Quick
Vine
question,
days.
man. Yeah, Vine.
Vine's
Vine for
crazy.
real.
Vine was crazy.
What DAW do you use to produce? You say you produce records?
I produce on Ableton. I make beats on Ableton.
Shout out Ableton.
Whenever
we got Ableton ticker. We gotta, everybody's got an opinion. Like, we got a scoreboard going.
Yo, fuck FL.
Right.
I mean it.
Right at the camera. Oh shit! No, cut. Yo, go please. If you're gonna say something.
Oh yeah. I use Ableton to make beats, and I use Logic to record whenever I do that.
Oh, so you take the beat out of Ableton and bring it into Logic to record your vocals?
I would, yes.
That's what you would do if you were to do that.
But I haven't actually recorded myself on my own beats.
You hire somebody, or you just haven't done that.
I mean, honestly, and don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But I damn near never pay for anything.
I mean, you just told everybody.
But and that's an internet platform.
And it's not because I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm that guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
I don't know. I think I just find people that genuinely rock with me and want to build with me, you know. And I feel like that's a really important thing as an artist, especially
100%.
when you're like not known, you know,
Right.
because
Yeah.
everybody's broke.
dude, yeah,
I mean,
no,
for the
like,
most part.
you're the type of guy, like, who, you know,
Unless you're trapping the fuck out, you know. But like that's like,
no, like, somebody would want to, like, practice, like, you know, putting those hours in, working with you, like, they'd be like, you know, like, oh, yeah, you have that output, and just, like, yeah, growing, you know, and, like, if a song took off with a producer that, you know, you didn't pay, like, I'm sure you would.
No, I would. I mean,
cut
like,
them in, like,
that's
on
what I'm saying.
publishing.
Like, people
like,
get their splits.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. I have so much respect for the producers that I work with, because it's like, man, like, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to learn from you while I'm doing so.
Literally.
Like,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
also want to do that. You know? Like, I am not you know what I'm saying? I'm not the best producer.
The engineer
I
side,
feel like
right,
I'm not
right,
trash either. I don't feel like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trash,
yeah.
but I feel like I was maybe a year ago.
Right.
Like, I just got Ableton during the pandemic. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
when I started, like, working hard on that. I used to use Machine when I was
Oh,
a kid.
okay, which is some OG shit.
Yeah, I used to use Machine when I was a kid, but it was always like kind of trash for real. Like,
Yeah.
I learned how to make a decent drum pattern on Machine.
But then you had Ableton.
That's,
and
that's
it's
all
like,
Machine's good for. Is actually drum patterns.
Yeah, melodies. I mean, you got to be plugged up to all the other stuff if you want to make melodies on Machine.
dude, honestly. Yeah, so who are you represented by? Do you have a PRO, Performance Rights Organization, like BMI or ASCAP?
Oh yeah. I got ASCAP.
ASCAP?
I got
Team ASCAP?
I also have a TuneCore account.
Okay.
But I think I also
really?
have a DistroKid account.
Well, so wait. So which one do you actually like publish on?
Right.
So I think I used TuneCore for what's it called? For Hater.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Maker actually did he did Babyface Monster.
Maker? I don't know.
Mark is Maker, man. He used to work the door at Ice House. He was at Ultra Suede.
So he was connected. Like he.
Yeah, I mean, he's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like he was like one of my dad's friends, actually. Like, you know, Velvet Negroni. He's in one of the
Really?
he's in one of the old Velvet Negroni videos.
No way.
Back when Velvet Negroni went by Spider Baby Raw Dog. Old ones know. The old heads know. Old heads know. Hey, yo, it's Spider Baby.
It's so
Sticky Babe.
It's so fucking funny because I knew nothing of Velvet Negroni until we were all at
Airbnb.
Airbnb. We all linked up to like make music and shit. And this dude comes in and he's like, "Yeah, I just got off like some studio sessions. I think was he with Frankie Bash at the time or it was either that him or like Bobby. I don't remember. Like he was working with like either of them.
Yeah.
And we're just like we were making like just some bullshit music. Like we both have like we all three of us like have a song together that we just like we freestyle just some random ass shit.
That's amazing.
Like really like no shit like terrible ass lyrics everything.
I think he was already signed at that point, so we were like,
Yeah.
kind of like, we're not gonna see him again.
yeah and it was so funny. And then fast forward like I think 6 months later we all go to the Tame Impala concert at Surly. He opens for Tame Impala. We're like, what the
I
fuck?
remember seeing that.
We're
on
like,
the,
what?
on the gram when that happened. I was like, whoa,
Dude, yeah. He told me like
no, because I forget because I've known him since I was a kid too.
that's
because,
gnarly.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's
You've been around. For
I mean,
everybody listening,
there's some nepotism. I'm not. Don't say it.
Right,
Don't say
right.
it. It's nobody's. You got to figure it out. But there's some nepotism here.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
that's
you
what-
growing up in Minneapolis?
Yeah. I'm from the South Side, born and raised. I lived in St. Paul for a little while.
That's what I thought.
I lived in St. Paul for middle school, like
Okay.
from like 5th grade to 8th grade.
Yeah,
and then I
yeah,
moved
yeah.
back freshman year to
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy was telling me about that how like the booking agent like he just was connected with like all these huge names and then him, you know, and it was just like okay, now I'm on the Tame Impala show, like, which is pretty sick, man. Like for somebody like us, like just like you know, just some like hipster underground shit that we grew up with that shit, like Lonerism, like 10 years ago, like that record was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I just learned what nepotism kind of means. Like, and we didn't ask you any. You know, like we can go anywhere.
I mean,
we
yeah,
can go
it's,
anywhere.
it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like getting into that, but I feel like it pertains to why. Because I was finna say like one of my first memory of Spider was Jeremy Velvet Negroni.
That's crazy.
Was being like 12 years old and sitting on the floor in the living room in St. Paul. And we had this big house, and like my dad's homie lived in the basement. Spider lived in the basement for a little bit. We always had people like crashing on our couches, and then I was there with, it was me, my mom, my dad, my sister, her dad, and my dad's other baby moms and their baby. You know what I'm saying? So we were deep in this house, and it was a real nice looking house, but everything was low key kind of falling apart. But like we had a sauna in the basement that didn't work, and all the grown ups would hotbox that bitch. And it was like straight up.
That I feel like that's just St. Paul in general. Like most of the houses.
Oh, this was St. Paul.
Yeah, it's like old houses. You know.
Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, her like twist it.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to.
No, that's perfect.
I didn't mean to bank it with the.
No, you good.
No, that's not that was St. Paul. You said.
Yeah, that was St. Paul. It was right. It was in a really nice area too.
There you go. That's perfect.
But it was like it was I mean I don't know
Summit.
Yeah, it was like off. It was off. That's the street, right?
Yeah.
It was like 2 blocks off Summit. It was on.
So yeah. That's a super nice area.
Okay, yeah, it was a real nice area. It's like, man, yeah. So it was hella cool, but. Dude. I mean, then you know how it is with groups of people like that, especially with those complicated relationship dynamics. All that shit fell apart, man.
Yeah.
That last it was cool. It was cool though.
Yeah.
It was real interesting.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy. So, so you've been in this music game, man. When
I've been trying. Whoa, yo, that was kind of a fire catch. Y'all might have to get the close up on that if you can.
Rewind. Yo, how did you just catch?
That was
liquid
nuts.
Mid-air.
That was nuts. That was like a fucking 360 no scope.
Yeah, that was the spirit.
The 360 no scope of podcast.
Like, you're talking about Minneapolis past?
Wait, I don't even think I said what I was gonna say. My earliest memory of Spider is sitting on the floor in the living room at this house, and he's like, just like geeking. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he's just like going like, "The spider's web," and he's like talking about cheeseburgers, just being kind of a freak. And I'm just sitting there dying.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? It's making me laugh hard as fuck.
Creatives are gnarly, man.
Oh,
like
man, he's mad funny.
Like to be able to make some, like when we always talk about alchemy and like music, like how making music and making art is, it's alchemy, like cooking even, like
music is magic.
Like,
that's facts.
I think how did you like it comes out of nowhere, or you channel it like because we hear stuff and like influences, which gets me to, if we're gonna talk about influences, can we ask you some of your musical influences?
Man, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Admittedly, my pops.
I feel like that would be
freaking
there.
Boogie, not a boogie. Boogie.
People
West Side
know.
Boogie.
Yeah.
Man, crazy bars.
Yeah.
Crazy bars.
Yeah.
Man, Pierce the Veil. Love that shit.
Yeah, so is that some of your formative stuff? Some kind of that emo stuff? Like,
no, yeah, that emo stuff was, so to be honest, the way that I found about like emo music and all that was like, besides from listening to what my parents would play, which is like Teenage Bottle Rocket or like I remember Panic at the Disco. Like the first time I heard I chime in with it. That was my mom played that shit. Yeah,
like my mom played Metallica for me when I was that age, like 12, and like that stuck with me until now. So it's like weird shit. Well,
I mean, I don't know. I kind of grew up with my mom too, though. She was 19 when I was born, so she would be listening to like YG and like I
discovering YG, and then you're discovering.
No, that's
YG,
what I'm saying. I found out about Future, and I thought Future was corny because my mom played Future. You know what I'm saying?
But she was hip. But really, she was hip.
You know, she straight up. Yeah, like really, she was just with this shit. So I'm like,
that's fun.
She was ahead of her time.
Yeah. What year were you born?
I was born in 99.
Yeah.
Shit.
Boom. And you're a Leo. Sorry, some of
Leo.
our fans are weird.
Indeed.
They want to know.
Hey, you know, you can know. I'll tell you. It just don't read me to filth like that. You know, don't tell me what you got to say about Leos.
Just save it.
I'm tired.
Just don't tell me about it.
You know, I'm tired, man.
Here's the information.
I spent some time in therapy. Like, just let me be.
I'm tired. Dude. Yo, so how old were you when you first released a song?
Man, I was probably, that song. Somebody sent it to me recently, too.
Your first song?
Yeah, my, 2 people did, actually. Isaiah did, to make me uncomfortable, and then my homegirl Bird did. She sent it to me, she was like, do you remember this song? Like, where is it? I think I found it. I don't remember if she sent it to me or if she was just asking about it.
Yeah.
And, like, she, like, brought it up. She was like, you need to re-release that. And I'm like, it's like the most, like, I'm like trying to sing on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like singing to my girlfriend at the time.
How old were you?
I was 14 or 15.
That's gnarly.
It's crazy. I recorded it in in Ben's brother's room.
Okay.
When
Okay.
man, because I
Shout
remember
out
he was, for real, yeah. Because man, shout out James, because James was that's his brother's name.
Okay.
He would just record me like
Yeah.
I'd have to get him. I'd have to like get him locked down because I mean I don't know. He's a real cool dude.
That's
but
nice.
he was an elusive man as well.
Okay. A lot of crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
And so run us past this Lizzo concert.
Oh yeah.
So there was a Lizzo concert. And on one of your newest songs, it's how do you say her last
Sophia
name?
Aris.
Sophia Aris
Yeah.
is featured, and Sophia Aris is Lizzo's DJ.
Yeah, she's her DJ.
Touring DJ?
Yep. Not even. They've been
Just-
since forever. Because you know Lizzo, she spent a lot of time here.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, they were. I don't remember if they went to school together. Cause, I mean, I was talking to Lauren Sophia Aris about it. I was talking to her about it not too long ago. But they like went to school together, or something like that. They've known each other forever since like Girl Party days, which was like their OG crew with like.
Focus? Just want to make sure we're focused. We should be.
Yeah, no, we good.
It was
Yeah.
It was like their.
Also, they had that relationship. I forgot. Yeah, there's a whole background to Lizzo.
Yeah.
Girl Party. She was in. They were in Girl Party together with like Manchita and I'm trying to remember the other girl's name. I mean, there was Manchita and then there was, frick. Holly knows this girl's name because Holly's family knows her.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's based in my mind. I feel like it's like Kathleen or something like that.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Girl Party there, that's raw. And I remember the first time I seen Girl. You remember the Nomad?
Yeah.
So I seen Lizzo and Girl Party perform in the Nomad parking lot.
Dang.
Like
That's crazy.
when I'm trying to remember what this was called. I feel like it was like Dre Day or something like that, like a long time ago.
They still do that.
Yeah, they do.
Chance the Orchestra. something.
Yeah, freaking. And like Carnage the Executioner.
Right.
What is it? You know who that is?
No.
Bro, he's this old head. He's
Old
like
school, right?
yeah,
He was
he's
just on Radio K. A lot of like Radio K will be on some old head shit.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But no, he's like a beatboxer. He like gets like a loop pedal and he like beatboxes and like
That's
builds.
so dope.
It's real tight. It's some real hip hop shit. It's some real hip hop shit.
That's
one of the,
real.
like, coolest like fucking like styles of hip hop there is, because like if you can like have that loop machine build out an entire beat with your fucking mouth.
They don't
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, they don't do it like that anymore. I was just watching the Danny Brown podcast and like they're just talking about how like they can't compete with like some of these old beat makers. Like they didn't have computers when they were making a lot of these beats.
Yeah, and they're just going
Like a
nuts.
Mad Lib, you know.
I mean, man, it's so crazy to think about. Like the first hip hop was like just literal like drum break samples.
That is
you know what I'm
so
saying? Like it was
gnarly.
literally
Yeah.
just like some dude with some records spinning up. Fucking,
Well, I
like a
think it's
drum
like
break.
really amazing because they're taking like vinyls and they're looking specifically for the tracks of the masters where they were just the drum breaks.
Yeah.
Which is like just like something that's so fucking nuts is like they were able to like somehow acquire some of these like samples and just break them down, and they're simply slowing it down on a vinyl, looping it, recording it on like an 8-track, and then adding other shit to it. It's like it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
It's
so
insane.
crazy to think about. Or even like bands. Like back then, type like everybody's got to record perfectly at the same time.
Like
you know what I'm
Queen,
saying?
like you think of like Bohemian Rhapsody was like one of the most revolutionary songs of the time.
Man, my girlfriend made me watch that movie. Like
shit's
during
fire.
the pandemic, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I did not give a fuck about Queen before. I did not know who
Yeah.
it was. But then I watched that movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
Fucking
like
insane.
I'm tripping. Like,
Yeah, no, Queen, it's insane because they recorded that so many different times and added so many different layers to everything.
Yeah.
And like when you're talking about, again, it's like an 8-track type thing where you're recording on each different like tape deck, and then you're like balancing it all out, and then if you're like not fucking with it, you re-record something, you do it again until you get it right.
Yeah, like
Man.
overdubs are like, you know, those came at a certain point.
Yeah,
Like,
I
there
mean,
wasn't any overdubs. Or
and
like
even,
Nirvana kind of did, even, you know, pretty early on were some of the first to do like vocal overdubs. So it's
Word,
like,
man.
Yeah, so a lot of the shit like, or like the Beatles was
learning
reversed
new
a little.
stuff
You said
on
what?
Almost Spicy.
You said what?
I'm learning new
Oh, yeah.
stuff on Almost Spicy.
Boom. Camera 1, 2, and 3.
That's a clip.
That's a clip. Are you wearing sunglasses?
They're like,
They're tinted.
yeah, they're tinted.
This is new. This is a fast one. He was wearing a different hat, no glasses, and then you
Yeah.
cut here. He puts on his nicest hat.
Man.
It's not even my nicest hat. I was
But
just
it's Patagonia, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
was not
nice.
fucking with that hat before.
No, I
With the
wasn't.
fit,
No, this is a great
Just
fit.
like, I love the Red Sox, but I'm just like, nah, they're gonna.
Yeah, they don't know the Red Sox that much.
You know,
Yo,
he's not even in his final form.
It's not even.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Before we go to intermission, you gotta run us through your day at that Lizzo show, like, cause you did a song at XL Energy Center.
That was crazy. It was probably one of the craziest things I ever did in my whole life.
You pull up to XL Energy Center what time?
So I pulled up at XL Energy Center. I mean, I don't know what time, like a few hours before the show. Though.
On a Saturday?
It was a Tuesday, actually.
Okay, well.
It was a Tuesday.
Still cool.
So I walk in, and there's a bunch of Lizzo fans, like, waiting in line to get in. They're there early so they can, like, get there, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we're walking through, and, oh, man. And the security was on ass, and there was undercover cops. You know, it's downtown St. Paul. Yeah. So it's, like, undercovers and shit. God. Me and Holly are talking shit about them. Man.
And that's your partner?
Yeah. That's,
for the record.
Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So we did sound check. And it's, you know,
it's like
when you're on
place,
a stage
man.
like that, you know, you're used to, I feel like
stadium talk.
That's what, when you're on a stage like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't hear yourself at all. No. You sound like shit to yourself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the not good acoustics. Like, it does not sound good on the stage.
I gotta tell you right now, I will very rarely ever go to a stadium show because I hate the experience of it.
Yeah, I've only been to the Lizzo one, and then I went to see Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that was
on the run tour.
Sound system.
Yeah, but
I mean, and it's
still, it's like the acoustics, like, it's not made to.
That's what I'm saying. You're not there to listen to music. You're there to watch. You're there to watch what they're doing. Yeah, you know,
because at that point, like, they have a budget to make, like, an actual performance.
Exactly. And they got dancers. Yeah. They got a show. You know, like, it's not.
No, well, like, like Kanye was bringing his own speakers around and shit, and, like, that's how you guarantee a perfect sound. Like, but
that's what put him in debt, was those speakers.
Those damn speakers. Yeah, he's like,
man.
But yeah, I want to go see the Chili Peppers because the Strokes are opening up next month. And that's at US Bank Stadium, but I've only heard bad things about the sound at US Bank Stadium.
Yeah, it's all glass.
That's where the Beyonce
really?
show was. Yeah, and I mean,
it's a triple decker. That's the thing.
Yeah, the sound is just not good in stadiums.
No, that's the thing.
I feel like if you have GA,
maybe
it's good. But like,
that's different. GA is different. GA is different. I'll fuck with GA.
It'll be loud in there, you know.
Yeah,
it'll be loud.
It's gonna be an echoing sound because there's no places for sound to be absorbed. It's just bouncing off corners.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna pick up right where we left off after, and we're gonna hear about the Lizzo Stadium show that Hard R did perform at. This did happen. We're not lying. It's happened.
I have video evidence.
Yeah, you could say that it didn't happen. So we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsor, Hard R. Stick with us. Hey, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the Almost Spicy podcast. You're gonna say something, or no?
No.
Okay. We're picking up on the Lizzo story.
Lizicious.
Tell me, walk us through the end of that.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we get there, we sound check, we're chilling. There's a little bit of drama, like people running around, not able to get their passes or whatever. We had to figure that out because you know.
Did you have some guest list passes?
Yeah, I just brought Halia.
Okay.
Man, the craziest thing though, I did not expect how deep, you know what I'm saying, the backstage in that place.
Green room.
A tunnel system. It's just a tunnel system back there.
Yeah.
And they got some real fancy, like green rooms.
Right.
Each artist, like we had one. We had one as her DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was like a bottle of tequila in there or whatever. It was cool.
Right.
It was mad cool. But then, so me, Casey Gerald, Big Kia, and
shout out Big
Sully.
Kia, right? One of the
Kia's fire. Right, Kia's fire. If you're not tapped in with Kia, you're just not tapped in.
Yeah.
But
that's awesome.
Yeah, and Sully. So she brought us all out for each like a song. And it was super dope. So like we all line up on the stage, like just overlooking this huge crowd.
Right.
Like, oh my God. It was insane.
Bro.
It was insane.
Gnarly.
I got a video of my whole performance on my YouTube channel too.
Oh, shout out
camera.
the Hard _R on YouTube. Hard_R. Don't forget the underscore.
Or you get at me on Instagram, fuck hard R. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck hard R on Instagram.
Plugging a little early, but
do you black out when you perform? A lot of us black out, not remember anything, not really,
It is a blur.
Yeah,
it is a blur. But I'm also like so tapped in with myself in those moments. I'm not really like I'm trying to have the crowd think that I'm paying attention to them, but I'm really just making eye contact with you and like yelling at you.
But even that is good.
I'm thinking about everything that I have to be doing.
That's still strong, ladies and gentlemen. We just poured up some Spanish wine, Tempranillo.
Ooh,
Los
say it again.
Faroles Tempranillo. That's the name of the grape.
Such a beautiful language.
Please, cheers.
I've been trying to learn Spanish.
And for here, we grab it by the stem just to avoid
Excuse me.
being criticized by the online wine community.
Excuse me, wine people.
Can you say that 3 times? Online wine community.
Online wine community, online wine community, online wine community.
You never even
It's a real rapper.
you never even said what this wine is. You said the grape, but what is this wine?
Los Faroles.
It smells nice.
Yeah.
It smells like wine.
Yeah, dude. And I think you're doing the right process. You smell it, and then you move it, and then you smell it again, and then you wash your whole mouth with it, and then you actually try it.
You said wash my mouth?
Yeah, you kind of like rinse it.
I'll show you in just a second. Like,
You'll make the noise. It's like when you use something spicy.
Oh, okay.
Just don't do it into the mic.
so you're just kind of like, yeah,
It's still good. This has been
Wow.
under a.
kind of like gargling
Yeah.
it. Almost.
Yeah,
But
I've
like,
never
what
felt
you're doing-
fancier.
What you're doing is like you're sucking in air, and while like kind of like
It's like
gargling it a little bit.
it's like when you imitate a bong sound.
It is like
Yes,
it is
it
like
is.
that, or like if you ate some spicy something. Like, yeah. We were gonna get to some unreleased music from
yeah.
Hard R. Are you already on the Bluetooth?
yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. You want to run it now? We can wait.
I could run it now. I could run it
Okay.
right now. Let me pull it up. Make it happen.
Yeah.
My boy ATR the Sage did not pick up the phone, so I'm gonna have to just not play this new shit with probably Trish because that's you're
how it
not ready. I'm
goes.
sorry. You're not ready. But it goes hard. It goes
Okay.
real hard. But I will play this shit with Maker because I don't need his permission.
Let's go. That's like comfortable.
You know what I'm saying?
In the meantime, speed round question. What do you think? Minnesota forever? Do you think about the future too much? Are you really present?
What do I think about
Like
living?
you,
just being
yeah,
in Minnesota?
yeah.
Man, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here eventually.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I didn't leave earlier because I felt like I had more to do here.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I'm kind of at a point where that's wrapping up. You know, I want to work with a few more people.
Yeah.
I gotta get some more stuff done, but I'm on my way to exiting.
Well,
this
okay, so
space.
before you play, so a follow-up question to that is like, how do you feel about like the Minnesota music scene in general? Because
think-
like I feel like it's in this weird place where it's like still very like gatekeepy, like people are being like really stuck up about stuff. Like I feel like we have so much wonderful opportunity here, and it just gets like sabotaged.
The Minnesota music community is kind of like a group of people drowning. You're just pushing everybody else down, trying to not drown, but you're still probably gonna drown.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like LA, because like everybody that's like from like Minneapolis,
It
like,
don't even gotta be like
and
LA,
St. Paul,
though, you know?
But
Like-
but that's the thing. They always end up there, and they always do way better there than they ever did here. You
Yeah,
know,
facts.
like
That's big.
Like
That's real.
I can't tell you how many times that we've been to LA and we've run into Minnesota people, just like randomly, like on some like crazy shit. Like we were walking down like Sunset Boulevard, and he was wearing the Hesh shirt.
Yo, shout out Hesh Kev.
And
He taught me how to drop in on a skateboard.
And the
Facts.
craziest shit. So there's this dude in a Maybach, like just chilling, and he pauses. He's like, "Is that the Hesh?" Or like, "Yeah." Like,
well,
what's
Hesh
up?
is popping, man.
And what's up? And turns out this dude was in Rich the Kid's crew, and they were waiting for Rich the Kid to come out of this club to like go. And apparently his entire crew's all from Minnesota.
Yo, that's kind of different. That's crazy.
Isn't
That's the thing.
that fucking wild though? Like
yeah.
4.5 years ago.
that was 4.5 years ago.
That is crazy, man.
And that was just on some like random shit. We were just walking about like on some.
No,
stupid
Hesh is
shit.
Hesh has been popping for real. Hesh actually taught me how to drop in.
That's
like when I
wild,
was in
dude.
like third grade.
Hesh Kevin's crazy. That's some real Minnesota shit.
It is, man. It's weird. It's weird how many connections you can make here.
Dude, it's a small place, right? That's the other thing about what he's
Real
talking about, the
small.
scene and everything. Like there is opportunity, but there's also like not that many things. Like you can play
Yeah.
these gigs, you can play these places, but it's like I don't know.
But where will they really get you? That's the one
Yeah,
thing.
other than
That's the one
here,
question I want every artist in Minnesota to ask.
Yeah.
Especially if you're rapping on some like not lyric. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't sound like Atmosphere, you're not really, or not specifically Atmosphere, but that type of like indie sound. You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta have that indie sound, or you gotta be white.
No, you're 100%.
And like that's like, and I hate to say that, but like even like think of like who's the biggest like rapper out of Minnesota that's like on some hood shit, on some trap shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
Like I can think of like there's like Lil James, but he's not as big as Bobby Raps, you know?
No.
Like Bobby Raps. And then there's like, I mean, I don't know, man. And also besides that, like the only real big artist I could think of that came out of Minnesota for are like Lizzo, fucking Bobby Raps will qualify even though he's not really on the level of Lizzo that,
like
that I
Corbin,
mean. But like because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Corbin. But I mean like he like ghost wrote that Starboy shit, you know what I'm saying? The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Bobby?
Yeah.
But,
well, he's got production credits too. On the he produced.
No, yeah. And like that's what I'm saying. Like we got crazy production coming out of here too.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, man. I feel like Atmosphere, Lizzo, and Bobby Raps are like the big acts that I can think of besides Prince. You know. And
Yeah.
like, the
Well,
Trash
see,
Man.
here's the thing. I feel like we could have like the same thing, like the renaissance of what Toronto has. Because like Toronto went from being like a like nothing place to now you have like the Drakes, the Weekends, like
Drake.
Justin Bieber, dude.
Justin
like,
Bieber,
these are all,
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door, Daniel Caesar. Like these are all people that are like bigger than life, you know. And it's like
Maybe they were not that good.
but that's the thing though. We literally have like a similar situation as Toronto, where it's this cold place, it's this desolate place. Yeah. It's got a highly diverse place.
Yeah,
like,
we do got a poppin' Somali community.
That's the thing.
We got poppin' Somali rappers.
Yeah,
here. You ever heard of Mofego?
Yeah.
Mofego goes nuts, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even really be listening like that anymore. But I just remember he popped out with some hard ass shit like
It's
a couple years ago or
the
something.
biggest Somali population in the world.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
same with like Hmong population. Like we're
the number one.
we're the only like state that like accepts everybody.
Yeah, we're deep. We're deep.
Like that's like the crazy thing is we just take in whoever wants to come to the United States. We take them. So that's
honestly as we should. You know, I talk shit about Minnesota being neoliberal hell.
Yeah.
But at least we got the asylum. You know what I'm saying? At least we got the asylum seekers.
And we're about to get into a little bit of anarchy talk. Did you want to play a minute of the song first?
Let me play this. Let me play this real quick for you.
Yeah.
Got this new shit.
Give us a little taste
with Maker. Since we talking about anarchy, bro, I'm gonna pull up this. I'm gonna pull up this other one. I was gonna play something.
Yeah.
I was gonna play something different, but I'm just thinking about
what the song's about.
Yeah, I mean this one. Yeah. I wrote it a little bit after the riots.
Okay. And that was a lot of art that came after that.
Oh yeah, I gotta see if I can find it though. But
yeah, if you can. Otherwise, the songwriting, man. Are you writing a lot? Like,
I've been kind of falling off lately. I feel
on
like,
writing.
Yeah, but I also have a lot of unreleased shit. But let me get into it. Let me just play this real quick.
Yeah. What's it called?
It's called right now. It's called Bell Drive Soup. But
okay, yeah, that's pretty fire.
I don't think it'll probably change.
Soup for my family. I don't know how good the mics will pick it up.
I could probably send it to you. You guys could like.
Yeah, you're probably gonna.
That's what I was thinking too.
I was gonna just put the mic up to.
This is up as loud as it is on here. Maybe on the speaker.
Or just bring it over here. Yeah.
I was expecting it to be right up.
Put it right up to the mic.
It's probably just a mix.
Put it right on the mic.
Put it on the mic.
Yeah.
Send it to you guys. Could open
Oh yeah. Just send it to us. It will be. We'll pull it.
It's true.
Okay.
Oh, that beat's wild.
Yeah, Mark's crazy.
Is that a bass? Like.
Yeah, I think it's a synth bass. Yeah.
Synth bass.
They got a whole lot of like old analog shit in there in the studio.
Yeah, I like those bells.
Thank you.
It's so interesting because like when you talk about like Minnesota sound, like what is Minnesota sound? You know, because it's like I was
a lot of unique shit.
I was like thinking about this and like the standard like kind of set like such a tone for everybody. I feel like because it was like this one time where it was like this project that came out where everybody's like, hold up, like these young 20-somethings made this, I could do this too.
Yeah.
And like it just like changed like fucking everything. I feel like you talk to so many like local artists here and they're like the standard influenced me to do this or that. And it's like our sound is like, because you know you got that Houston sound, you got like that New York sound, you got that California sound, but like and Chicago sound even, but like what is Minnesota sound? And it's like we have this like super experimental,
we do
like we taste everything and we just like blend it all together in this like very like wavy way.
Man, I love the way you put that because that's like when I think about when I'm trying to make a beat, what I think about is like I want to make my own sound. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like Detroit type beat or like, you know what I'm saying? Like plug and beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like drill. People like will hop on YouTube and look for that. Look for like something specific. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add a little bit more definition to what people think Minnesota sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think about what Minnesota sounds like, I think about Brother Ali. You know?
Brother Ali especially.
Yeah, I think about like Simon's production. You know what I'm saying? Like it's these artists that are rapping or whatever and not really, but it doesn't sound like I mean, it's rap music, but it doesn't sound like a lot of rap music, you know, because they're not talking about the same stuff.
Well, I think like the biggest, like especially if you're taking like Simon for example, like Simon has like the traditional like rap style production mixed with
a bunch of weird noises. Weird noises.
Like he's actually notorious. I was gonna say he's notorious for using pedals. So he puts all his like he puts all his sounds through like guitar pedals and stuff like that, which like changes the sound like astronomically. Like you can make some really crazy funky shit. Like
I got this plugin called Guitar Rake that I just
yeah.
Hall of Fame now.
That's a wait. Is that a?
I think it's Native Instruments.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a Native because I have that too. It's a wickedly good program.
Was there a beat switch on that song we were listening to?
There was, but I turned it off.
You turned it off? You're giving us too much already?
I mean, you said play it for a minute.
I know. I
played it for
that
59 seconds.
I kind of want to hear that beat switch. That beat switch is crazy.
Let's do that beat switch.
Because you used the word indie earlier too, where it's like I could see indie being because we interviewed Student One and like we agreed he kind of has an indie sound. Yeah, and that's why he kind of he's got.
Would it be worse if I just said no? You can't hear the switch up and play something else.
I really want to hear that switch up.
You want to hear that switch up? All right.
Bro. You're gonna send it anyway. You don't have to play switch up.
I'll fold that one time. I'll fold this one time.
Is that a sample? Soup for My Family?
No,
that's you? Okay. Because there's that guy that was on the news that was like. What's that can of soup for?
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Soup for my family.
No, because when the riots happened, man, like, I don't even really want to get too deep into it. But I was doing a lot of thinking. You know, I was really angry. I was doing a lot of thinking. Yeah. Started making songs, man, lying in my raps about 3D printing guns and just scary shit, you know?
You were talking about that?
Well, yeah, that's what the song is pretty much about. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
Because you felt so enraged.
I'm just gonna say I'm lying in my raps because like
you
know like this.
We don't want to get caught up.
I mean we're in a weird time in history right now, man. Like so I'm lying in my raps, but we're in a weird time. I mean with Young Thug, man. Yeah. All that being prosecuted with the lyrics, bro. Like
it's not crazy. Funny. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke at all, bro. Freedom of speech is under attack.
Yeah. It really
what did we do?
Man.
Stand up, fight back. Head ass.
Yeah. But
real shit though. Because it's, I mean, even just with like the Cop City, you heard about the Cop City protests in Atlanta?
City, yeah.
The forest, I think it's the Wanalui, or I don't know how to say the name of the forest. But no, but they recently killed a forest defender. The police did down there.
Around there?
Yeah, in the forest. They killed him. And they were saying that he shot one of their officers, but there's evidence that points to friendly fire type shit.
Jeez.
And it's also like, man, like man. People. It started a riot when they killed Tortuguita is the name of the forest defender that they killed type shit. But
Was this recently?
Yeah, this was in the last couple months.
Okay.
Like not even type shit.
You heard of this Cop City, right?
No, I don't think I.
It's like a training facility.
Yeah, they're
for
trying to
cops.
they're trying to build they're trying to knock down a forest that actually historically was a prison. You know, it was like there's like a whole history of this forest, like a racist history.
It was
too.
a prison, then
But-
it wasn't, and it was a forest. Then
It was a really messed
now they
up
wanna-
like work camp type.
like,
prison.
why do you want it to be there so bad? Why
no,
do you
yeah,
want
no-
your fucking Cop City to be right where the fucking slave
Yeah.
prison was? Like,
Yeah, and now they're trying to build a training facility there for urban combat, which is like
urban combat.
yes, which is
Give me
kind
a
of
fucking break.
for cops, which is kind of dystopian as fuck. But
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. And then
That's man.
yeah, but so they rioted when they killed Tortuguita.
Okay.
And the police had also just killed, and I feel like an asshole, but I'm forgetting the name of the black man that they had also just killed like the day before type shit.
The one of the day or the week, you know, because it's so fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's so many names.
so many names.
So many names.
That's why it is
But-
important to say the names and whatnot.
Yeah.
Somebody
yeah.
brought Amir Locke up recently at I
Man.
think stand up, and it was like, I'm glad people are, you know, still saying the names because there's so many stories and they're all unique stories where it's like,
And that guy, that guy in Robbinsdale, I'm just seeing. His last name is Azar, or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, dude, yeah.
Khalil Azar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
man.
That
Fuck
is
the police,
brutal, man. That is brutal.
Well,
But-
yeah, go ahead.
I'm off on a tangent.
No,
Anyway,
yeah, we were
Cop
going down
City,
this. We were going down this anarchy kind of.
yeah. No,
Why,
yeah,
why
but,
are you an anarchist?
because the state exists. You know what I'm saying? The state has monopoly on violence. You know,
Yeah.
the state can do violence to us or whoever it wants. And I was trying to think of a joke about how I want everybody to do violence, but no, because it's not that. I just think that collectively, if people put in the effort and cared more, you know what I'm saying, about each other at more of a grassroots like bottom up type direction as opposed to having the top down.
Yeah.
I personally believe that the world could be a better place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that there's
for
a
sure.
lot of people that think that things are the way that they are and that they're just going to stay that way
They're
and they
just-
have to. But I
Yeah.
think that like if we don't,
Yeah, say it again for the people in the back, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta. I mean, I don't know. And I need to get better about actually organizing because I just have a lot of feelings. But, like,
Well, yeah, you got a lot of feelings and you don't know where to put them a lot of times. Well, and so I was gonna ask, so what does like anarchy mean to you? Because like I feel like that you say like anarchist, and a lot of people that's like a scary fucking word.
Well, yeah.
So
and
like
yeah.
so, and I'm always curious because like some people have like different definitions of what that means. So
Yeah.
like, what does that mean to you?
to me, it means radical acceptance and radical honesty and accountability. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's talking out your differences with somebody instead of, you know what I'm saying, bringing it to a different level.
Yeah.
It's
Instead of, you know, jailing them or like, you know,
or jailing them, or I was just thinking in the sense of like getting in a fist fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or even like on some deeper like street beef type shit. You know, like
yeah, and
I don't know, and
yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about that because that's
Yeah, anarchy.
But-
It sounds scary or sounds like
Exactly, it
ugly.
sounds like
but that's why
chaos,
going into this label kind of thing, because I could say a bunch of words right now, and you could say maybe you're that too. You know, maybe are you a Marxist? Are you a socialist? Like, where do you?
I like leftists. I feel like I'm a leftist. You know what I'm saying? But I also haven't read enough theory at all.
Yeah, because like such from an outsider to your life, like on Instagram, you more than a lot of people will put a lot of like good information, calls to action, underground stories that aren't being talked about enough.
Yeah, I mean, I try. I feel like sometimes I let a little like misinformation or something like
A little
that. Every once
a
in a while,
sprinkle of
especially when I
misinformation.
first-
We're no
when I
strangers
first-
to that here on the Almost Spicy podcast.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, we like to, you like to really see who the real ones are. You like to talk a whole bunch of shit and then you sprinkle the misinformation to see if people are like really catching
Anybody's
on.
actually
Yeah,
They're
so
actually
like
paying
sometimes I'm totally joking, you know.
Yeah,
But I
for
also
sure.
like where I really stand at the end of the day is I'm not, you know, I'm not big brain, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
You're not trying to say you're better.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a leader in this shit. I'm not trying to do that.
But you're
I'm-
sharing
and honestly,
information, which I think is one of the
yeah.
best things that anybody can do right now.
And
Because
I mean, also
it's
anarchy is
we have so
inherently
much information.
anti-hierarchical, but
You think what?
anarchy is inherently anti-hierarchical.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like there wouldn't be.
It's kind of
decentralized is kind of the point. But
yeah, decentralized and like, and then we can talk about government and like how that plays into like that philosophy of anarchy. But like, I kind of want to talk more and ask you about your philosophy and some philosophies that you live by. You already kind of alluded to it. So what's kind of like some of your favorite philosophy right now?
For me personally, like I was saying, I'm not really like too big brain. I just feel like where we're at, specifically in this country, in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know. Fascists tried to overthrow the government like not long ago.
Yeah.
You know, like that was not long ago at all.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And a lot of people kind of laughed at it because it's something, it was easy to laugh at. You know, it was funny. But like,
and we're just to be clear, we're talking about January 6th.
yes, but historically, like when it doesn't work, you know, they try again. Yeah. And it might work next time, especially if you don't take it seriously. Especially if people like Trump aren't prosecuted. You know, and it's I don't know.
It's just like you can do this.
Yeah.
There's no consequences.
And I don't know. And I think another thing that plays into, well, I mean, trans people exist and matter. There's that too. And,
Yeah,
you know,
trans
we're
people
kind of
matter.
slipping into fascism.
Yeah.
In the sense
In
where,
that sense, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see a lot of people like. Just it's really easy, you know what I'm saying, with all the media that's in our faces all the time. It's really easy to like take a step in the wrong in like a fascistic direction, you know what I'm saying, and then take another little step, you know what I'm saying, and then
rewriting books and all this
straight up, and then all of a sudden like people are burning books and people are fucking, you know what I'm saying,
and
like,
rewriting them literally, like if you look at the different versions, like and I saw this Rogan clip and it was like they're talking about slavery and it's like history and he's like, it's his story. And I'm like, yeah, it is his story. They always say the winner writes history and all that. Yeah. I want to drive that point home that you brought up earlier just about, you were talking about, what the fuck were you talking about? Anarchy. People getting kind of maybe complacent or like being like, oh, this happened. Oh, great. Let me get back to my Starbucks, you know, like, let me get back to my life because it doesn't affect me directly.
Yeah, I feel like
homelessness or like you know.
I feel like people just will cop out really fast. You know what I'm saying? They voted for Biden and that's good enough. And that's not true. It's just not true. You know what I'm saying? Like Biden, the Democrats are so for bombing the shit out of Yemen. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people don't even know about that. You know, and like there was a time during the pandemic and shit where I had reposted some like, you know, like Russian state media like RT. And it's like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to push the Russian narrative as much as this Russian narrative lines up with truth. You know what I'm saying? Like Palestine is something that Russia will talk about that I will push. Like, cause free Palestine. And then
free Palestine for real.
But fuck Russia. Straight, I gotta say that real quick.
But not the Russians though.
You know, straight the Russian people. You know what I'm saying? I have way more in common with any.
You're talking about Vladimir.
Yeah, fuck Putin.
And the money part about it.
It's fuck these governments. Like
exactly,
it's the same thing.
Because
it's
they pit the people against each other.
It's the same thing with like China. Like you can't. It's like the CCP is just a fucking crazy organization.
It is. It's nuts.
It's nuts.
There's a lot of crazy shit going on.
There's a lot of crazy shit going on. It's like it's not like you hate the people of these countries. You just like these leaders are just.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I haven't read enough theory, but I've read like enough to understand that like. I mean, I'm an anti-capitalist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like anti-communist. When I hear people say anti-communist, I feel like it just kind of means like I'm a fascist. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you don't like community, right? Like
because I mean. I don't really see communism working on a big scale. That doesn't really.
Because it's supposed to be a smaller thing. Exactly. It's supposed to be smaller communities.
Like,
communes.
Have you been watching The Last of Us?
Have
you seen that clip? Yeah. The clip of dudes. I'm like, we're communists. You know,
I haven't seen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pull that shit up, no. No, I want to drive that.
Your guy's communist is like.
That's like, and I don't know. I feel like that's like.
I
feel like ideally, if I'm dipping into like some doomer anti-civ thinking right now, but I feel like ideally humans would chill out and like live in communities and work together, you know. But
that would be ideal.
We got money and shit.
On the point of view, sharing Russian state media, you're just saying that there's not just CNN. You're saying there is other news sources.
Well, I'm saying that CNN might as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's all bought out.
I'm saying
It's
don't
all,
listen to the Russians because you don't want to be a useful idiot for the Russians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But America absolutely. My point, what I was trying to say was like, there's an ex-SEAL that's like a brigadier general in the United Arab Emirati military. You know what I'm saying? That is illegal.
That's gnarly.
But we let it happen. You know what I'm saying? He'll come to America with his security detail and buy a bunch of Apache helicopters and bring them back to the UAE. And like basically commit war crimes, you know what I'm saying? Because he runs their whole like air wing.
He's
shit,
ex,
you know,
Navy?
ex SEAL, something like ex Navy SEAL, something like that.
That's
I forget what it
fucking
is. I was
insane.
listening to the fucking
I did not what
podcast about
it's
it.
worse than you thought, you know.
No, yeah, it's like and I feel like it's really easy because the truth can be so fucked up. Bruh. It's really easy for people to start buying into like a conspiracy, like you know what I'm saying, like a conspiracy theory, like and something that worries me, like is. Like for example, like seeing like the black community dip into fascism when it comes to things like Kanye recently, you know what I'm saying, or like what are they called? You know, the Hebrew Israelites.
Okay.
Like I have a family member who's is
that a fascist shit, you know kind of movement?
I mean, it's super anti-Semitic, you know, and I feel like fascist.
It's like anti everything.
It is. Yeah. It's like anti-history,
Right.
It's definitely some fascist shit. Like it leads into that alt-right pipeline the same thing, like, and I'll see it on TikTok too, like people talking about and I don't have TikTok anymore.
But not anymore.
People talking about like the center of the earth, how there's a whole fucking like a world there. You know what I'm saying? And that's like some old like esoteric freaking like fascism. Like that's like and like but the thing is like it's fun to believe that. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to believe that, but once you get deep enough into something like that, like then you're listening to. That's what I'm saying, and you're listening to like. Well, I mean, like Helena Blavatsky is a person that kind of pioneered that stuff. Like she.
I'm not familiar with the name.
Yeah, I was telling you, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to a lot of Robert Evans, honestly, which is
okay. Oh, is he the geopolitical guy?
Like leftist?
He's
guy.
super popular, right?
He's funny.
Yeah. He wears a hat, right?
I don't know.
I think I asked the last guest. Nobody. I don't know if this is the same guy.
But and he basically.
I always want to make sure that all of our guests know that the CIA invented the term conspiracy theorist.
Probably.
If you didn't know, it's fact.
Or the FBI or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
CIA.
tobacco. Big Tobacco invented billboards.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and trading cards, baseball cards.
Yeah. I didn't.
Because
why?
Because that's how cigarettes became such a powerhouse, economic powerhouse. Well. They put baseball cards in the packs of cigarettes, so like little kids would just
buy the cigarettes for the cards, but then they had to
get all the baseball cards.
I did not know that part of history. I knew I was going to learn something from hard art today.
You got to understand, like you think of like Mad Men, like that entire like thing is all fueled by like the cigarette like type shit. Like marketing is like fucking crazy. That was like that was the golden age of marketing, and that was like one of the things where it was like. They came up with stuff that was so crazy into how to get to people. Dude, Mad Men's so good.
I just saw John Hamm in a movie last night, and I realized that I do want to watch Mad Men. After 10 years, I realized.
Hell yeah.
Yo, so we're at the hour mark. We lost the camera because it's that time, but
do we want to keep going? Do you want to?
I'd be down.
We're still on this camera right now.
We're still on this.
Yeah.
This one's down.
Yeah.
Okay.
We like to ask all of our guests one question. Aliens, yes or no?
Oh, absolutely. If you don't believe in aliens, you're tripping. You're tripping. I mean, think about it. Think about it this way. You know what I'm saying? Imagine our universe. Our universe could literally just be a speck. You know what I'm saying? Our whole universe could fit into a cell on the tip of your finger. You know what I'm saying? We could literally be in a fucking goat's ass crack. And that's our whole universe. It's just inside us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a scientist or anything, but if we're here, what are the odds that one of these millions or billions or whatever the number is of other planets don't have any life on them? Yeah. Not even a little algae, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That counts as it's an alien life form, you know, but I don't know. And then there's the Israeli government talking about that one general talking about
that was our clip. Yeah, we talked about that. What was that? 4 or 5 episodes ago? Yeah, we had
Almost spilling the beans.
yeah we had a bunch of people like comment on that video, just like
It's our biggest video.
yeah, it's one of our like most. It was a short.
18K.
I think I might have seen it.
Yeah,
honestly, but
yeah,
I watched
literally.
a YouTube video about it. And
Yeah.
what the person the video made was thinking, they were like, either this person is just like spilling the beans, or they have like a new drone program. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like something
Like,
along those lines.
You know what I'm saying? Like a new stealth fighter or something like that.
But
You
it
know,
was so
like-
funny because like all the people that like commented on the videos like, this is bullshit, this is conspiracy, and it's like, dude, we quoted from an MSNBC article, like, and it wasn't even just like that was just the one article. Like you could look at any major publication,
man.
they
reported
they reported it. So it's just like,
I mean, and
dude, it's
he's
here.
probably, that's what I believe in aliens, yes,
Yeah.
but I think that he's just trying to cover for some fucking secret flying.
Well,
thing
what he
program.
said was that Trump was close to revealing the truth about it. That's all he said, really. It's like the defense minister of Israel,
I also heard a theory about there being humans on Mars.
Yeah, I've
With
heard that. And what about the moon?
aliens, you know?
We've only, you only see one side of the moon.
That's true.
We've never seen what the other side looks like.
I bet there's a whole fucking city there.
I bet there's just a whole lot going on up there.
I bet the whole thing. You know when you look at the planet from space and it's just a bunch of lights. I bet it
yeah,
looks like-
Like Dubai.
it's like as soon as you turn the corner.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
it's actually just like Las Vegas, but it's a rave for just
Yeah.
aliens. They all like, they're just like,
It's actually flat.
yeah, it's
It's a coin.
It's a coin. It's like, yeah, we were seeing the heads.
you ever
The
seen
tails on
Treasure
the back
Planet?
is a.
You ever seen Treasure Planet? You know how there's like that movie?
Hell no.
No, bro, that's the best movie. It's like an old DreamWorks cartoon. It's you ever read the book Treasure Island or heard of
Oh
it?
wait! Is that that's the one where it's like kind of like Atlantic? Or no? Am I just fucking? No, actually no. That's Atlantis.
so
Never mind.
That's Aladdin.
It's actually, did you know the Atlanteans are actually an old? I'm not even gonna get into it.
No, we can get into it. We get into it, bro.
Okay. Oh, hold on. let's take a break. Let's get this camera back on.
Okay.
And let's
going
talk about
conspiracy?
this because
Okay.
I want to get into this.
For sure. Let's
This
go.
shit's fucking fascinating.
Clap, clap, clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. Where were we? Anarchy.
Helena Blavatsky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, enlighten me who this person is
We're
because I
talking
have no clue.
Atlantis. We're talking.
So we're talking Atlantis, and I have to start here to talk about Atlantis.
Yeah, little-
So basically, I'm just gonna make it quick. Because I'm not any type of expert, and I've barely done any research.
That's what we like here on the Almost Spicy podcast.
Basically, Helena Blavatsky was this Russian like noblewoman who just was so interested in like the occult and ghosts and shit that she started like fucking with people. You know, she'd like her and her friends would like play pranks on the adults and shit and like act like there was ghosts. You know,
Say the name again.
Helena Blavatsky.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah. So she grew up fucking with people, making up ghosts and shit.
Yeah.
But eventually, she like makes up a religion and moves to the United States. And this religion, I forget what it's called, but it's
I think that might be.
around the
Yeah,
occult.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
based off of like a lot of old like Hindu or like other like
It's not Scientology right now.
no. But it's the same vibe of
Okay.
like grifting cult vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Spirituality or something. Like,
Yeah. But
or put a brand on it or something.
yeah, essentially. I guess it's like grifting, you know.
Grifting cult vibes.
Grifting cult vibes, you know.
Punk band name. Grifting. Grifting cult vibes.
I think that'd be fucking awesome. That'd be fucking awesome.
Man, I played with them last week. They're pretty cool guys.
It's pretty fucking
They're
dope.
pretty sick. But they do actually grift cult vibes.
So basically, this lady smokes a fuck ton of tobacco, moves to the United States, spends some time in like India, you know, and like those
India,
types
United
of
States.
In India too.
Okay.
India and the United States.
Okay.
But she goes to the United States and she basically builds this community of like making people think. I mean, she basically tricks a bunch of people into giving her money and believing in her made up religion. You know, and one of the things about one of her little religion cult things, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said. Quick rundown on who that is. She's a grifter from back in the like 1800s.
1800s
actually.
grifter.
Like, old school grifter.
OG. Grifter.
But
Atlantis.
Atlantis, yes, is one of the things that she came up with. I'm trying to remember what the book is called, but this is like she inspired Hitler on this type of shit. It's like basically like there's 7, I think it is what it was, 7 like original races. You know, like the Aryans were one of them. Okay. The Atlanteans were one of them. Yeah. And like her whole thing was like the whole point of her religion, like well, she was just getting money from these people and like living off of them. But like what she was telling people was that we have to get back to our roots. You know what I'm saying? Back to this original magical race.
These ideologies, these looks, this
and
culture.
like, and I can do this magic because I've accessed the Akashic records. You know, like that's where that comes from, the Akashic records and shit. Like most of the new American spirituality that you see is based off of Helena Blavatsky stealing other aspects of other religions and bringing them here.
That's gnarly. Yeah. Buddhism like covers a lot. Like they cover a lot. Like a lot of people got it from Buddhism. A lot of religions copied the Buddhism stuff. Just like. About just not being, just the consciousness and like other stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, as far as conspiracy, like, I don't know, like.
Did you know that the Illuminati?
Yeah, what about them?
Was a branch off of the Freemasons that this guy started.
Okay. Was he a Mason?
Basically. He was a Mason, but when he joined the Masons, he was disappointed because it wasn't like really a secret society doing anything.
Because there's like, even like the U of M like Masonic hospital. Can we talk like like Masonic stuff is normal? It's real. It's out here.
Yeah, but it's just like fraternities. That's really
yeah. Freemasonry is basically like an adult.
The wine people are gonna get mad. Sorry.
It's like an adult fraternity, but the original Illuminati actually was like essentially like. Illuminati was like the meaning in like I want to say
illumination.
Illumination. They were a group of intelligent people who no, it was at the time when like
woke culture.
No, it was at the time when the Catholic Church started to like close off a lot of like
they did do some purges
of stuff.
So basically, the Illuminati started as a way to counter that type of stuff.
Yes,
like
exactly.
The dude they came up with it. What he would do is he would get rich people to join, like making them think that it was a fancy club and doing rituals and stuff. But once you reach like the final circle, or you know what I'm saying, like the top, he'd be like, "Here's this book, spread democracy," type shit. Like I think the monarchy's stupid, and that like he would just spread banned books. It was a way to spread banned books.
That's where the Illuminati came from?
That's
pretty
like
much.
What it was.
And it got disbanded.
Illuminati?
Yes, it was Bavarian Illuminati. And then it got disbanded, I want to say like 1800, like early 1800s, supposedly.
Why is that pyramid and that eye still on the dollar bill?
Well, the thing is, the Illuminati went underground because they were outlawed because somebody in power found out about something they didn't like. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you doing all that? You're done.
And when they went underground, they would. I actually like just. This is like a new episode of that podcast.
Oh yeah. No, that's what podcast is. You learn something on a podcast, and then you bring it onto our podcast. Yeah. That's literally.
Yeah. So basically, it's like. This dude was bringing all their correspondence, and he got struck by lightning. And then somebody found all their shit from the government or whatever, from the king's people, and just started raiding all the Illuminati compounds. And I forget the dude's name that started it, but he spent the rest of his life basically arguing back and forth through letters. It was like they described it as a long Twitter argument.
Holy shit.
For the rest of his life.
So he blew it basically by getting struck by lightning? Like, all that information?
The courier did, yeah. Okay. So it was like...
Goddamn courier! Don't shoot the messenger.
It was lightning, so it was like
Zeus fucked up.
It was almost like God himself was like.
But that shit happens.
I'm real.
No, are you ever talking about something so serious or like something rare, and then all of a sudden like you hear like something falls or like a dish something like that's happened to me, bro. Where I'm like talking about something. Like, I don't know, aliens or something, and then like you'll hear like something will just fall, like a book will fall over some shit.
I believe that.
That not really happen to you? And sometimes you got to pay more attention to shit.
I don't think I'm very observant, honestly, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I am, but like when it comes to something like that, like it just seems so.
You'd be like, oh, whatever,
because it's like what.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
I don't care.
Here we spread that there's no such thing as coincidences.
Word.
Yeah.
See, I gotta disagree with you because if there's no such thing as coincidences. And that's like a real fact, like written in stone. Then so many conspiracy theories have a base. That like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah,
racist
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
like or shitty ones. That
Well,
don't need
yeah,
to
you could
exist.
you could have a point. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
But
These QAnon people would go fucking crazy if that's real.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
yeah.
They already.
No, you're
do.
right. You're right.
Because that's like the whole thing about it.
Like
the whole,
that color, that shade of blue here, and it shows up here, and it's like it's the same thing.
It's like yeah.
But there's far-reaching stuff, but
it
there's
breaks
some other
people.
stuff, you know, like there's not a lot of coincidences, I think, like in the world.
I would get behind that.
You know,
I feel like I wouldn't put. Oh, I was saying this earlier.
Yeah.
The truth can be so fucked up and mundane at the
Yeah.
same time that I feel like conspiracy theories that will just tie a bunch of things together, make it
Exciting.
more interesting.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's so easy to.
Where it could just be some bland ass, like,
And that's why they're so dangerous.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you get enough people believing that fucking. I mean, I don't
Anything,
want
right?
to say Joe Biden isn't a pedophile, but like,
Well, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, definitely
No,
see him
yeah.
sniff some kids.
Exactly. I mean, it's on video camera. He's sniffing some children. Can you pull that up? We get some clips of Biden. What about some of this AI Biden stuff? We can pull some of that shit
is
up.
so funny.
That shit is so funny.
Okay. And fuck whatever we were talking about before.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about AI? Like, because where we're at right now, it's not sentient. But do you guys think, like, the scariest thought to me is like, as soon as somebody puts a sentient AI on the battlefield, you know what I'm saying? As soon as an AI is like made and taught to kill, like we're fucked.
See, that's where like Boston, what is it?
Boston Dynamics?
Boston Dynamics
Yep.
gets like a little
The
scary.
robot dogs.
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah. You know, because like every year they like show like a video where it's like
They're
this.
a little better.
They're
Yeah.
like a little better. Like
Have you seen the one that's like it stands up, not the dog, the like person
human
one?
one?
Yeah.
And it like hops around.
Yeah, yeah.
It's doing
Stretching
parkour and
and
shit.
shit.
And-
Somebody like
yoga?
kicks it.
yeah, that's the thing. They beat the shit out of it, and he would just like get up, and they just like fucking like kick it, like start beating it, and he's just like flailing, and then he stops, gets back up, and then they kick him down again. And it's like,
I feel
dude,
bad for it, honestly.
Dude,
I know
yeah.
that it's probably like remote controlled, like that one at least. But like,
no,
or
see,
something.
that's the thing. It's definitely not because
you think it's automated?
so
You think it's automated?
It's all AI based, 100%.
Bruh.
But here's what's crazy. I
What
just
about
saw
when it starts replicating feelings? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing, because like originally like Microsoft had started an AI. This was like three or 4 years ago, I want to
Yeah.
say, and they had to shut it down immediately because it started agreeing with everything of Mein Kampf and like Nazi.
No, I think I saw that. And, like
Yeah. It
was
racist,
just like, yes?
or like the,
it was like yes, like it
I saw
totally.
like a Twitter bot.
It got super racist. It was like they had to shut it down immediately because obviously like it's pulling everything from the internet, but when it
But
starts.
also lose that programmer, right?
Yeah, man.
No. So these systems,
Yeah,
like what they're doing.
You don't think that it would replicate? Like it's I guess it's parents.
No,
fucking biases and things.
See, that's the thing. It's basing it off like data that's already exists out there, right?
Yeah.
So like it's culminating everything, and then it's making its own judgment based on like patterns.
Okay.
So it's like putting shit together, right? And
So if you just feed it a bunch of conspiracy theories, like
It's gonna
just take them.
like,
What is the
it's-
internet? It's a lot of it.
it's a lot of it, yeah. So like it's like a baby, right? Like it can only be shaped by what information it's given.
Okay. So it's like you got to be real careful about what you're giving to it.
Yeah, because it's but at the
Because
same
if you
time,
make it think it has a struggle, then it's gonna,
Victim.
it might.
Well,
it may flunk out of art school.
well,
And then
it's very interesting because I just saw like I think it was today actually there was a fashion show where they actually had Boston Dynamics be a part of the fashion show. It was like this like not a super well known brand, but essentially it had like one of the Boston Dynamic robots like pull off like one of like the person's like robe or something like that to like show off like what the like look was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it looked almost like it was giving it like the person like a death glare, and it's like I don't know how as a model you could be like, yeah, this is okay, but like
Yeah.
we're just getting to this point where like I've been doing a lot of research on AI in general because there's so many like business opportunities.
money to
I mean,
Snake,
yeah. I mean,
too.
I've seen some AI suites that like I want. You know, like I
Yeah.
saw I saw something the other day that it's like it makes like visualizers for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll
No,
make
that's-
like a little.
that's the thing. Like
I would love that because
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
just
yeah.
I don't have to post fucking little clips of my music with the little screen recorded.
Well,
like it'll look cool too. What?
as somebody that's like video edited for like 10, 12 plus years of my life, like I've gotten like less into video editing and seeing like how these AIs are able to do and execute basically stuff that was like you would take almost 24 hours out of your day
To edit a video.
to edit like certain little like minute things, and it's doing it in seconds.
Yeah, man.
Like,
And
it's
that's
crazy.
It's like and something that the dude on the podcast that I listen to a lot was saying is the AI is like, well, it's taking up this space where, well, he was talking in the context of writers, but I could talk in the context of like of music, you know, like it's taking up the space where somebody who is just learning or just trying to get their foot in the door, you know what I'm saying? It's taking up that space and making it smaller and smaller and smaller because now, like, you know what I'm saying? You could pull up an AI website and just whip up like a melody like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need a producer. You don't need to learn. You can fucking.
That's fucked, man.
And people were already dragging three MIDI files together and calling it a beat. Like
That's so true.
Now we're cooked.
Well,
And like people that already made it are saying like I ain't worried about my job because I put soul in it. But it's like, bro,
Yeah.
you're already famous. It don't matter. You're already set.
well, that's a very interesting thing because like AI in and of itself, like people don't think about the different aspects of what AI is. Because for example, all of our phones use AI in so many different ways.
Siri, man. Like,
Siri.
I mean, Alexa listens to you.
Yes,
If you got
exactly.
that, I don't keep none of those things in my house.
Fuck that.
Because one day they're gonna do something that you don't like.
Or they're collecting.
That's what I'm saying. They're collecting your data all the time.
Oh,
like that is another super dystopian ass thing. And like, I mean, I got an iPhone in my pocket, so it's like, but
But yeah, just
know?
the data being worth so much.
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Well, and I mean, again, like there's so many different aspects of like AI that you don't even think about. Just like if you have Face ID, that's an AI.
Yeah, I don't have
that's
that.
unlocking your phone.
No, I don't do the fingerprint, the AI. That's because I mean I also like as OPSEC, man. Like I went to the fucking I watched that Third Precinct burn, bro. You think I want to have it so my phone can be unlocked by anybody that has access to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me, you know, like
Well, they can just like, you know, even
that's
if you're
what I'm
out,
saying. Like,
they can still
put
open
in your
it, bro.
face. They can beat you with a stick
Your eyes
and
have to
then
be
put it in your
open your
face.
eyes.
They
You don't open them.
They
Boom.
can grab
Yeah,
your
yeah,
thumb, you know. Oh fuck, sorry.
No, you're good.
They could grab your thumb and just put it on there,
bro.
open it, go through all your
Open
shit,
your
you know
eyes.
what I'm
Well, yeah,
saying?
that's like
You're
the iPhone
compromised.
5.
You're cooked. Everybody who's associating with you in that capacity
don't
is
care.
cooked too. You know,
They don't
like,
fucking care, bro. Cops like.
That's
Yeah.
that's COINTELPRO.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
On that ass.
stay safe, everybody listening. Like, you know, cops are always your friend. Like, there's maybe somebody nice out there who'll smile at you, but like,
I mean, I feel like this is
agenda.
my opinion on police personally. Like,
yeah,
ACAB.
ACAB. That's it.
That's not it.
That's
You
not
know?
it.
But like,
That's your opinion.
this is the thing. They say blue lives matter.
Yeah.
Take the uniform off. Everyone says this. Take the uniform off, and I'll view you as a person instantaneously. You're a human again. But as soon as you put that on, you're just a cog in this machine.
What's interesting
You
is
know what I'm
nobody wants to be a cop right now. I think they're offering $20K.
No, you can get such
sign
a
up
fat
bonus, bro. Nobody wants
you
it
can
though.
Get a fat bonus
Nobody
being a
wants
cop.
it.
Especially not here.
No, I'm talking about here, $20K. Yeah.
Literally, it's all in Minneapolis because, like, who the fuck wants to be
Who
a
wants
cop
to be
in
a cop in a
Minneapolis?
city that everybody hates cops?
Yeah.
Everybody,
Not
everybody hates cops, and then you have like a insanely rising crime rate that is like they don't want.
I mean, it went up for sure.
Yeah, it-
But-
That actually went
but-
up.
No.
But-
Like you look at like from 2020, like what gun violence was.
It did go up a little.
It went up like 200%.
No, not
specifically
200.
here.
Like
I
20,
think-
like 20%, not 200.
I don't think. I think
it
that
didn't
they,
double,
I think,
bro.
I think they inflate those numbers and
It
statistics.
didn't quadruple, bro. 200% would be
I feel like
quadruple.
we live in a place where cops are.
You meant 20%.
so-
20%.
Cops are so
no,
important
it went-
to keeping the status quo together, you know, and
Bro, pull
It's
that
common-
number up because it went up 20. I just heard it was 30%, but not.
I mean, it's common knowledge. It's common knowledge that police.
It went
are,
up, but no, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's common knowledge that police aren't actually here to protect you. You know, like they don't have to protect you.
I don't know if it's common knowledge, bro.
You don't
like
think so?
I know.
Okay, well,
and you know,
the Supreme Court.
But let's tell people
the police do not.
We have a
to
clip on this.
protect
Say it
you.
again, please.
The Supreme Court had ruled. I don't remember when, but they ruled that the police don't have to protect you. They can lie to you.
That's a Supreme Court ruling.
They're really here to protect property. You know, like they're here to protect business interests and property.
Yeah. That's a Supreme Court ruling.
And that's a fact that's older than time itself. Like,
but it was recently reaffirmed by the Supreme Court of the United States.
Absolutely. But I mean, even the origin of cops. Like cops were originally just like tough thug dudes that business owners would hire to prevent them from getting robbed.
Wasn't it private at first, private security, and then it became,
that's what they are. They was like,
and then the tax dollars ended up paying for it.
Man,
but let's get to end on a lighter note. You had one more song for us?
Yeah. Let me play
one more song from Hard R. Man, this has been an insightful conversation.
Yeah, we've talked about a lot of stuff.
Talked about everything. Well, and also, do you have anything else like to like push? Say like.
Man,
we got some unreleased music, man.
I got some
other than the unreleased music. Like hit us with some wisdom.
Let's see. I might have something for you. Let me plug myself first. I got a project on the way coming soon with Maker, another one. You know, I got a project coming with ATR the Sage and probably Triss as well.
Shout out.
Another one. I got some singles coming soon. One with Ozzy the Painter. That's gonna be the next thing I release. Shout out Ozzy the Painter. I love them.
Shout out.
Let's see. What do I got for knowledge?
You've dropped a lot.
You've dropped a lot of knowledge.
I feel like I said a lot of things.
But I feel like we need like some positive wisdom.
Wisdom.
We have had a lot of like dips between the ups and downs.
That's real.
And some negativity. Let's give some like positive.
I think the most
wisdom.
after all right. Everybody was put on this earth for a reason.
Okay.
The most important thing you can do for you and the people around you is just love you. You know what I'm saying? Take care of you.
Love yourself.
And figure out what you need to do to bring more positivity into this world, more light into this world. Because everybody who came into this world, you brought so much light into this world instantaneously. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like chemically. I mean, I don't know.
We're talking literal. We're talking literal.
I can't. Yeah. But I can't speak for everybody. What the fuck? What's? Oh.
Yeah, that's the intro.
I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
But like.
No, but what you're saying is literally.
I know when I have a child, I'm going to feel like I did something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feel elated that it even happened.
Because it's insane.
And that's just joy that you bring into the world by being born. You know, because your parents, most of the time, I feel like, are like at least somewhat just so filled with emotion about it, you know? And it's positive.
Whether it's, it can be scary, overwhelming. Like,
but it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's something. It's love, you know. And I feel like love has a lot more power, and that's something that I've learned even in the last few years. Like, love is a lot more powerful than people give it credit for, and not in like the cliche like "I love you, baby" sense, but just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like keeping it at the forefront of your brain and moving with that in mind is so important.
Amen. Important. Thank you, bro. And on as far as your raps and your lyrics, like you're a really good writer, and
thank you.
The people like. They don't want you to stop. Like, I hope you don't have plans to stop. Keep making it, keep creating shit.
Nah, not right now. I don't think I'll ever be able to, even if I wanted to. Man, I'm getting
because it's in you. Yeah. No, we got these lights on the studio set right now. Unreleased Hard R.
Hey, yo.
Let's go.
I might have to reconnect to the speaker.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Oh, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to share. Don't forget to check out Hard R. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back next week. Check out last week's episode, Almost Spicy. Thanks for sticking through at the hour-and-a-half mark.
Yeah, yo, I made this podcast longer than I meant to. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, it's perfect.
We had the fucking great conversation. And I feel like we just this is the lovely thing. Like this is what we want to have with people is we just want to have conversations like about what it is, and it's like
it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
thing.
thing.
People get to know you.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Maybe not everybody knew you right now.
I feel like one thing is like about me personally is like I don't really party anymore. But when I used to party, like I was always a wallflower type of motherfucker. So I don't know how I'm perceived by people.
Yeah.
You know, because in groups where a lot of people may have seen me or know me because I don't spend a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I don't keep a lot of people very close, but I may have been extremely quiet, you know what I'm saying? Or even just an asshole. And like, this is just on some real shit, like growing up, man, like, I mean, I don't know, I was a shit kid. You know, I got to do a lot of bullshit, and I feel like everybody does.
Yeah,
but like,
for sure.
I've been making this conscious effort since I became like an adult, I guess, you know,
Amen.
to like really try to, I don't know, figure it out. Because I feel like the world is a scary place, you know, like especially when like in 2016, I think it was, when Trump went into office, I was like, oh shit, like there's a fascist in charge of the government type beat right now. I gotta like
type beat.
You know what I'm saying? And in my head, I was like, fuck.
Yeah. We had the fuck Trump stickers. Yeah. So it was like, no, just being conscious about shit and like.
I mean,
but like, you know, drugs, alcohol's a drug, and it's just like when you're young and shit, and it's like. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to live some kind of lifestyle too, and it's like
when you're trying to emulate what you think you want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, but then you know, balance, and I'm glad every episode we mentioned balance, man. Balance for me is my key, my philosophy with everything. So
all right, let me play you all this fucking fat banger real quick.
If you want to grab the speaker closer to you or whatever,
play this fat banger.
You'll send it to us, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send them both to you so you can overlay it. Just don't put the whole thing on there.
No, but.
But this ATR This Age, Probably Tris, Hard R, we got a project coming soon.
You want another drop?
Absolutely.
Whoa. Sample?
A Kanye interview.
Oh, for real? This you?
This Tris.
Oh, it's Tris. Okay.
Yeah.
Tris, huh?
What's on the face and the teeth and the stomach? Came for the sake of the move or something. And saying grace, I'm an evil, I'm
Yeah, thank you guys for having me, man.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked on this.
It's been a pleasure.
This has been fucking great.
Honestly, dude, like, I love meeting new people, and this, especially what we've been doing recently, because we haven't had people on before.
Okay.
And this is like kind of like a new thing we started doing, and I love it because it's like I love meeting. Because well, that's the thing, we were talking about this earlier, but we have met each other.
Yeah.
Before.
Absolutely.
Kind of.
I know we have.
In some capacity, we have, but we've definitely not had an actual
Never had an in-depth
conversation like anything like that, and this is what's cool. So I love this.
Hell yeah. Oh, let me run this back real quick.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, right.
Kind of ignorant and nasty here, but
when they got it at the pavement. I was young stuck in the pages. Don't play with beef, those spaces. Yeah, tell me what's comfortable now. Throw it up in the trunk. Ain't shit too major, the truck in the flip. I'm fucking, I'm fucking, I'm fucking, I'm fucking, I'm moving like this, man. Two criminals and shots. Like one place out. I lost in the cuts, so I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. Oozy, oozy, I'm oozing. She just oozing, groovy. Feed me Molly, rub my body. Probably play me goofy. I'm a fucked up bitch.
so this is the song.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. No, but that verse though, you guys' verses were very solid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I really loved the production on this one. ATR went crazy. My man
I met him once. You said what?
Oh, you know ATR?
I met him once. We both DJ'd at Skyway. one
Word.
night. Yeah.
Man,
It was
I
funny.
feel like
Yeah,
you were.
yeah.
Why do I feel like you were at Sky? All right, so I went to. Did you know that I was 86 from Skyway?
No.
So
How did you get 86?
So I snuck in when I was 17. I went there with Aurora Castaneda and freaking I think Smooth was playing.
Oh, shit.
Smooth was there.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, he was on there a lot that
man,
time.
the big ass light skin was there. You remember that dude?
Oh, yeah.
Like there was I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
No, anyway, it was deep anyway, but it was 18 plus, and I was 17, and you know how they got that little barrier like outside where people smoke.
Yeah, of course.
So the security guards like looking this way, checking somebody's ID.
Of course.
And I just hop behind him, I put my back to his back, and I just like go around him as he's moving. You know what I'm saying? I sneak in, and I'm in there turning up
Like a
for
fox.
for like an hour, like 2 hours, something like that. And then the security guard notices me. He's like, "I didn't check your ID." He
How did they
grabs me
know?
by my shirt.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Get out of here." I'm like, "Fuck, all right." So I hop the fence, but he doesn't let go of my shirt. And then he starts walkie-talkie and like, "Can I get some cops down here?" I'm like, "Fuck that." So I just hit the jets. I start running.
Yeah.
Even though he still hold my shirt, he rips my shirt off my body. And I'm like, but what I do is because my backpack is still in homegirl's car, like I'm walking like a shark up and down the block, just like in front of him, just staying out of his reach, because he's kind of a big guy. He can't kiss me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just walking like out of his reach up the block. I'm low-key drunk as fuck. I'm like trying to find one of the homies or get one of the homies to let her know so I can grab my bag and hop on the train.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my god.
And that's how I got 86 from
And so then
Skyway.
they were like, you're not coming back here. Did they take your picture?
No, they were just like, "Don't come back here," and I never came back.
But it's been 5 years.
I mean, I can go back.
you can
now.
go back.
I can go back now. My girl was working at Spearmint Rhino, so I like went over there and I was like looking around. I was like, "Man,
You're like,
this look like
how's it
new
look?
staff."
Right. How's it looking? How's that line?
That reminds me of a show I played at First Ave. And Velvet Negroni, he was there, and we stood outside, and he was telling me, he's like, "Man, I was 86 from First Ave for the longest time.
yeah.
This is my first show back." I'm like, "Word?" And we're playing, and he was killing me. He was playing this game where he was like mimicking, because there was like a Twins game that had just got out. He was mimicking everybody that walked. And he was making up the words that he was like doing like bad lip reading. You know what I'm saying? Just like talking shit.
That's funny as fuck. That's some creative ass shit.
It was.
Yo. So you're back at Skyway, man. That's gnarly.
Yeah, I can go back to Skyway now.
That's good to hear. You have any shows coming up? I know you just performed this Friday, right?
Yeah,
this past Friday.
I just played at Can.
That place, was that your first time?
It was my first time there. I played a Black Stack before, but I didn't know that they had that whole arcade.
Did you
basement.
play on that, what stage? The big one or the...
The big one, not you talking about? There's the weird one with the
wall.
Clothes, with the,
Yeah, that's the one we played.
The other one.
Okay, the other one.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
super cool. It was
That's
mad
dope.
cool.
It's a cool place.
Got my ID, so I couldn't drink. But
classic.
I mean, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Forget your ID
I
or drink.
I'm pretty consistently driving without a license. Honestly, if you're a cop, don't pull me over.
Yeah. If
Because
you're a cop,
that'll be
be
the day I
cool.
have my license. I promise.
Subscribe. Does it say Lincoln on your hand?
Yeah, that's my little brother's name, and I got my little sister over here.
Badass,
This
man.
one needs to be touched up. This one just is not good quality.
Yeah,
But,
are those newer? Had those.
I got this pre-pandemic. I got this one recently.
Okay. Got you.
I got this.
I feel like I see you in the winter a lot.
Yo, I went, yeah. I went crazy. Let me show you this one.
Holy shit!
I got this before the riots.
Holy
Before the
shit!
riots.
Oh, that's Minneapolis.
Yeah. And
Yo, can we get a close up?
the tattoo
I'll get my
artist,
phone.
the tattoo artist that did it.
Yeah. We're still in this one though.
You want me to go stand?
Oh,
in front of
okay,
it?
I'll take a
I'll
picture.
go stand in front of it.
Yeah,
The
you
tattoo
should.
artist that did this hit me up later. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, it's kind of prophetic. You did that. Like, I did this like a few months before the riots. Type
That's
shit. You know what I'm saying?
gnarly.
I'm like, damn. I didn't know I was Jesus.
Right, G-Eazy.
Jesus.
Yo, Hard R, Jake, Peaches, Jacob.
Hey, yo.
You're older now, so it's Jacob.
Hey, yo.
Thanks for coming on here, man.
Thanks for having me.
This has been a fun time.
Been a good time on the podcast.
On the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Almost Spicy Podcast with Hard R, Jacob.
Brooklyn.
And yeah, we signing off. This has been another one in the books. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
We geeked out. Good night, y'all. Peace out. Whatever. Oh fuck.
Sorry.
That's how we end. We end on anarchy and chaos.
Oh, that was good.
All right. Thank y'all. Peace.